Yeah, do you want to just go ahead and eat first? And
No, no.
We don't, Toffee said you wanted at 6, so we don't want to mess up your schedule for today.
yeah, she was thinking they go to the park, I think, to exercise, but she thinks she has a cold, so they're not going to do that. And Jenny needs some stuff to make cookies for. I think it's next week. She has the carnival, so but we'll go closer to lunchtime so we can have lunch while we're out.
It's really kind of strange. The lighting is dark around the edges of your picture. Your face and the lamp behind you and the bookcase are bright. Maybe it's... I don't know. Okay, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Picture is square, not oblong. So our picture in our little peekaboo thing is oblong. And yours is square, so it's got black on either side. That's okay. That's fine. We
All
can
right.
see.
Well, I can adjust one thing here. That problem.
Somehow the setup is different. It's like Mom says, it's like a square picture with black borders on either side, rather than rectangular. But it's a good picture, and the sound is good.
This was the week your teacher was taking a hiatus?
Yep, so we did just the peer one, and it was good and not good. That no one really had. I probably had the most information to give. I went ahead and shared my draft. I have about 800 words out of it's 2,000 maximum, so word-wise I'm fine, and I think I'm about 80% done with it. And so I shared what I had, and I think I'm probably the furthest along from anyone that was at least at that meeting. They said, well, we've only been thinking about it and still don't know how to get started. And I got to the point where the last 4 days I've been struggling with what to do for the next step, because I'm not familiar with the instrument that I'm copying from. So I've tried different things, but nothing's worked out. So I'm at a stuck point, but I was trying to think if it just made it too complicated or not, but no one else is as far along in it as I am to compare with. So I think at this point I'll just stop where I am on that assignment and then start looking at the other assignment and see how far along I can get on that one, because they'll be due within 1 week of each other.
Yeah.
So
is that a program that one of your teaching partners or one of the other people already know how to use?
He had to use it, but he said it was a lot of what I'm doing right now, just a lot of trying to look at YouTube clips and a lot of trying to figure stuff out and just struggle your way through it. But I mean, that was on his dissertation part, but I mean, we shouldn't have to be struggling this much for paying for this class and not getting the instruction.
Right.
So everyone's feeling the same way. The teacher hasn't been on the forum in the last week at all, and so any questions being asked are just sitting there, and yeah, so everyone's equally frustrated. So like I said, I'm just gonna, after we get back from lunch today or before we go, I'll just stop the second assignment and just start in on the first one, and hopefully if I get that one the same distance, up to 80% or so, then when we get more details, then I could just finish them both off within that last week's time or whatever. But unfortunately, I have a feeling this feeling is going to come back when it's time to do my dissertation, and I will be expected to do it on my own, and I won't have been taught the tools. So that's my real frustration.
After the class is over and you've got your grade, then I think that all of you should say, that you feel that some other teacher needs to give a refresher course on how to use this program.
Yeah.
But wait till it's, you know,
Yeah.
wait till you have your grade.
It's like I've done the hours, I've done the assignments, I've paid your money. Now it's time for you to teach me something.
Yeah, really.
Right. So where is everybody? Still sleeping?
I think so. CJ was still sleeping when I just came up.
Oh, Jenny came home around 10 last night. So.
Oh, you do?
She's still asleep.
You sound like I sounded earlier this week. Fortunately, mine was just allergies.
Yeah.
Do you have airborne available over there?
Have what?
Airborne.
Airborne?
You brought
You know,
some
like-
back, right? They're like
The
gummy
tablets that you drop in the water?
probiotics.
No, antibiotics.
No, probiotics.
Oh, that's different.
Airborne is, it's for allergies and to boost your immune system when you have a cold and stuff. It's got a lot of vitamin C, a lot of zinc, a lot of, you know, but it tastes like orange flavored fizzy drink.
You brought something, I thought.
How was it? No airborne there.
No, they don't have it available here, I don't think.
Well, we can ask
It's
later.
really good.
Well, she's not alone.
How's Caroline coming along with her foot and her scratches?
She's tough.
She got scratched up playing basketball, didn't she?
Yep. She's off the crutches as of yesterday. I was giving her a ride to and back from school, and she would use crutches every day except for yesterday.
She was just getting tired. Her hands were cramping up.
There's a new kind of thing when you have a bad ankle or, anything, I guess it's just the ankles or foot, where it's like a scooter that you put your knee on, and, it kind of, and then it has handles and you can just scoot along. And it really works well for people that can't put, weight on their leg.
On their shoulders or their crutches.
Yeah, or it doesn't hurt like crutches because it looks like a scooter except it's got a long thing, that you just lay your foot on.
Lay your knee on.
You put your knee and then your foot up the back, and you can just scoot it along like a kid's scooter, like one of those zipper
Yeah.
scooters, except it's up high enough to have your knee on, and it's adjustable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think they have that here either. Put up.
You could rent one if you contacted a medical supply.
She's not that bad off. Like I said, she was off the crutches yesterday, so the coach already said she doesn't have to play Tuesday's game because they're playing what is typically an easy school, a nerdy school. They don't do well in sports.
Yeah, CJ's playing in the same school Caroline did last when she got hurt, right?
Yeah, he played Thursday, and he got one basket, but the other team was definitely bigger and better.
Oh, bigger, way bigger.
So they lost by around probably 20 points. 14 points.
They caught up.
That's too bad. But at least he got to play. He made first string.
Yep.
Yeah, their coach was pretty good in rotating them.
That's great.
Caroline's coach not.
Well, he kept her in the whole game, but I said next time do the strategy of play more aggressive to get into foul trouble, and then he'll have to pull you out.
Or just sit down on the floor.
And so once you get 3 fouls in the first quarter, then he'll pull you out more. And to be fair, I mean, if I was a parent of some of the girls didn't play at all, and I don't appreciate that kind of coaching, where you have players that are on the team that have gone to practice and then they don't play at all.
And the parents take time off to be there to watch.
Yeah.
Winning doesn't have to come at that kind of expense.
No, especially not if you play by the rules, and if you don't get game time, then you never really get better, there's a pressure in game time that you don't have in practice.
Right. So the other team was able to do, for CJ's game, he did what the varsity coach that left, basically they pushed to get 20 points ahead and then let everyone play where there's, that's how Jenny and Caroline both got game time on the varsity, but he would get that 20-point gap first to be sure they were in the clear. Yeah.
Or
Well, Carolyn's game was a squeaker too, right? Didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It
was-
basket?
Yeah, it was tight the whole game. It was
she made that basket, the last basket, to have
in
the
the last
30
second.
minute.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was an exciting time, and she said when some of the kids, fanboys, were coming up to her, during class or after class or in between and stuff, saying, "When you made that shot, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't believe it. It was incredible."
That's neat.
It was one of CJ's classmates, a 6th grader. So
Yeah, he was just in awe of Caroline because it's Johan.
Yeah.
But she keeps telling everybody she's awesome now. She's got it.
Even at their chapel, the teacher, who was Alan, who was leading when they were praying and just praising and praying time, he mentioned Caroline, and Jay said that Caroline just shrunk on her seat when she heard her name.
she knows she's awesome. She just doesn't want all the attention. But she had a pretty good week she was hurting, but everything else went well. She's
and
able
she
to,
had a cold.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she's able to go to school every day and take all her tests. And I sent you copies of their progress reports. They're all doing well.
They were great.
CJ was so happy there's no more, in middle school, they don't grade
Handwriting.
anymore, so he can get straight A's.
That's great. Ruth and Phil, are you going to come say hi?
You better go get them.
It's all right if we don't really have much to say, so.
Oh, thank you for the gifts. The kids are very excited to go.
Oh, good. I'm glad that worked out. Yeah, it's been that kind of a week. Chad and Lisa didn't get to come because their car had a major problem.
Well, you wouldn't get the oil changed on the day
Wednesday.
before, Wednesday.
They were supposed to come on Thursday.
Anyway, they said that the oil pan plug that you have to take out to drain the oil out had stripped. And they thought that maybe they'd get it out and then ream it out to a larger bolt to put in there. But the way it was stripped between the inside of the tank and the end of the plug, so that it wouldn't come out. So they had to put a new oil pan on it. They said while they were at it, they had put new valve cover gaskets on it. And then when they were doing that, they noticed they had an intake manifold gasket that had gotten oil on it, had to be replaced. So anyway, he said it's going to be a little over $800. He said, I'm going to get off the phone and see if I can get somebody to finance this so I can make payments. And I told him, I said, no, you call them back, tell them to do the work right now, and we'll take care of that. Because I didn't want him to go out and try to get him to finance the repair bill. And I thought maybe they could still get the thing done in time to get up here. Well, that didn't work out, so they're going to do it next week instead. But at least that got taken care of.
Yep.
So, surprise!
Yep.
Or not really.
Then
Yeah.
I went out to start the Cadillac, which hasn't been run since you were here. We started it a couple of times, but Mom went out to start it and it was dead as a doornail, so we had to.
Wouldn't even open the locks on the doors when I pushed the button on the key.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So anyway, you had to get the battery charged up, and the reason being that we had to have a small chip to renew the license on.
Right.
And then Les Doyle, who's 91 years old.
Yep.
But he also has been involved in repairing cars and restoring old ones. He came down and hooked up the charger because your mom couldn't do that. And then he said, you need to get air in the tires too. So he took care of that for us. So we got that running. We got a small check over to a little place right across from Dinky Diner. You know where that old car wash is, the other side of Dinky Diner?
Yep.
Right across the street toward Porterville, there's what used to be a gas station there. And the guy has that set up to do small checks. And it passed the first time, so we were happy about that.
Yeah.
He kept saying he wanted to take it into the Cadillac dealer. I said, every time we take it into the Cadillac dealer to get anything done, it's $600.
Yeah.
I said, why don't we try this place? Les is recommending it.
You give him an extra 20 and you pass.
Yep.
No, it passed without the extra 20, and it was only $50. So it was like, yay! Chuck said, I can't believe it passed. Boy, it never passes when I take it to the Cadillac dealer. I said, I know, that's why I ended up paying $600. They go, oh, but you can't pass unless we do this and this and this and this and this.
Yeah. Is that 99-cent or that grocery store still open in the area?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
There's
That's
more
good.
people there all the time, and they go in to pick up something.
Or dollar store, whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah, Dollar General.
Anyway,
Hi, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
This camera makes me look fat. I'm looking at that picture. That's not right.
You can adjust the resolution. Make it in thin mode.
It's your bad back show.
Yeah.
How's the trip down?
Well, the trip down was fine. We didn't really hit traffic, which was really nice, because last time Phil and I left like an hour and a half later, and we just hit traffic.
Yeah.
They came down 5 and cut across and came into the Air Force Base and then on through down to 198.
Well, all I could say is the navigation system kept saying, this way is faster, go! And Phil's going, no, by the time we get over 99, it won't be faster.
Yeah.
Because that's probably hit all the traffic, go through all the towns along 99 where there's nothing on 5. So if you just shoot down 5 till you have to cut over, then it's all fine. So, we did fine.
That's good. The thing that threw me off last time I was there was they had installed, when we went down to San Diego, something about some kind of like tollway lanes or something, and that was new to me. So I was like trying to read the signs, and yeah, we went online to pay, I don't know, $17 or something to be sure we didn't get a ticket, but that was all new to me, and we were following the GPS, you know, the shortest distance or fastest way, and then we were on that. I was like, I don't know what this is, but we better you better write down whatever that web address is and take care of it, and we'll do something else on the way back. So yeah.
They did put one of those in on the 105 that goes over to the airport in LA. And I had never seen it before. There were signs up, but I didn't see any place to stop and pay or do anything. So I just went on. And then a few days later, I got a ticket in the mail. It had a picture of the car.
Usually they like pay the first one. If
Yeah.
you haven't had a ticket for it before,
Yeah.
they'll just pay to get the transponder or whatever, and then that's all it takes. If you keep doing it, then they'll actually.
No, I got a ticket on the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really careful sometimes. On a fast track, if you go across the bridge and you don't have a fast track, they say, okay, you can buy the fast track right now, and then we'll cover this one. Or, yeah. But I hate the same thing coming through Liverpool. I have those now in Liverpool, and I'm very careful. I'm like, look at this, like, which lane can I be on?
Yeah.
Where I'm not in the tollway.
Yeah.
Fast track transponder, and somebody was riding into one of the road sites got a bill for on their fast track for 17 cents. Because they went into the lane and then exited right away. They realized, oops, I'm in it.
Wow. So it's like,
if you drive from here to this exit, it's 30 cents. And it's like, but I'm in the lane, it's already going 69 miles an hour. Why do I want to pay 30 cents to get the other way?
yeah. Tricky business. How's Megan doing at school? She started up now, right?
Megan is having a great time at school. She's just horrifically busy, but she's just loving it. So she's actually in downtown Sacramento now, even though it's UC Davis. It's not in Davis, which is a separate little farm town, like between, like a half hour outside of Davis. She's actually right in downtown Sacramento, and most days she has to call me and say, Mom, I did this on my cadaver today, and either I really loved it or it just freaked me out, because they started out with a whole lot of anatomy. So, and every once in a while, instead of just a social call, she'll call me and say, okay, get up my flashcards and quiz me on these anatomical parts. And we're talking about it.
Nice.
Today she said, well, what did you have to do? And Megan said, I don't want you to know. Just know it bothered me.
Yeah. Something she did today really bothered her. It was like, taking the heart out wasn't so bad. She really thought that was really cool, and taking a lung out was really cool. So I don't know what she did today, but I think coming up, we were going to have to amputate a whole leg, and that was, she was worried about that. So that might have been what bothered her today. She's just jumping right in there. It's very different from undergrad. Undergrad, you're all competing, worried about getting into medical school. But once you're in the medical school, they do everything to try and keep you and get you through it. So there isn't that whole competition thing about everybody competing with each other. You've got 110 students in her current class, and they're really all kind of trying to help each other to get through it. It's more a collaborative thing than a competitive thing. There are a few of us who are like really interested in going to some fancy residency, so they're still trying to strive to get the best grades and everything. But in general, the attitude seems to be, let's all help each other and, get through this, as opposed to competing with each other, like who's going to get into the medical school.
Yeah.
Well, it's sort of like Mount Olympus, you have nothing but gods around, because the doctors are all gods.
Well, there's 125 students. There were 7,500 applications to UC Davis Medical School.
Sounds like Mount Olympus.
They keep it Mount Olympus.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway,
So are we going to talk to the kids today, or are we skipping them?
I'll say goodbye. I'm going to go out here.
Okay. I guess CJ was sound asleep, so I think no need to wake him up. And Caroline had been sick, and Jenny was up late, so we forgot to do we're supposed to have our scheduled weekly meeting. I just remembered we forgot, so we don't have any updates on travel plans. We're supposed to do that last night. I don't know what happened, but we didn't do it. So
We don't have anything.
You still have at least 7.5 months before it gets critical.
Well, we have until December or January to start booking our tickets. So.
Right. Well, let you go. We'll go
eat.
warm up dinner.
Okay. Love you both.
Love you both.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.